Right, so I think I've mentioned that I have done 11 RAGBRAIs and 12. On the 10th RAGBRAI, which was RAGBRAI 50, I almost died twice. The first time I almost died on RAGBRAI 50, which was 2 years ago, it was Century Day. And you're wondering what's Century Day? Century Day is the day, it's always an 75, 80, 85 mile day, but then you can add a loop that makes it 100 miles. And so you ride 100 miles. On that day, I always get up going a little earlier, and I don't mess around the towns, and I can try to ride a little faster. And this is exactly where this happened. I almost died right here. And you can see it's a little bit of a downhill, so I was going kind of fast, but then I crashed, right? I crashed. Now, why did I crash? I'm gonna tell you why I crashed. But you can see when you crash, you get little ribbons on your bike, and you hang out for the Segway to come. And the reason I crashed is my pedal broke. So I was going reasonably fast, and I went down. You can imagine, you guys have all ridden bikes. If you imagine if your pedal broke or you're pedaling, that you might crash. So you're wondering, what does a broken pedal look like? See, I had the pedals that stick to your shoes, and see that part right there is what broke. So that just broke off. Now my pedals were 14 years old. The bike is, I got them when I got my bike. Now the pedal did not break at that moment. It was slowly breaking over 14 years. Pedals don't break. They don't. I should say they do break, but they don't wear out. But this particular pedal did break, so I crashed. Now I should have broken my shoulder or something, but I kind of skinned my knee, and the motorcycle ambulance came by and said, "Well, he gave me a bandage." Then the regular ambulance came by and said, "Well, there's no reason you can't keep riding other than I only have one pedal." So I had to sit there and wait for the sag wagon to come get me. I waited for a while, and then a truck came by, and they didn't even know what RAGBRAI was happening. And so I said, "Hey, you want to give me a ride to the next town?" So I put my bike in the back of this truck and rode to the next town. Got to the next town, got to the bike shop, and they gave me a new pedal. So I kept on riding. Now I had been wasted a bunch of time waiting for the sag wagon, so I ended up riding to the next town and using the sag wagon there because I had lost a bunch of time, and I was riding pretty slow because I had crashed. But I should have died. Something bad should have me while I crashed. I mean, it's fortunate no one came in behind me and crashed into me. But it was they immediately called the ambulance on me because it must have looked worse. I wish I had a video of it, but I don't. So I said I died twice. Then, after RAGBRAI was over, I was feeling a little sluggish afterwards, and I was like, well, it's just because I rode 500 miles, and I'm just sleeping a lot. But I looked on the RAGBRAI forums, and everyone was saying, hey, oh, and I meant to show you what I would do. So, Century, crash, pedal, and then I was looking on the RAGBRAI, people are coming back and saying, hey, I came back from RAGBRAI with COVID. So I was like, well, I should probably go test myself. And so sure enough, I did. And there's the first test, positive. And then this was my special friend who rode with me. We think she did not test positive. We think she got COVID earlier in the week, and then either about at the same time and mine just took longer, or she got it and gave it to me. But then test myself again, and then I was negative a week later. So I've been kind of trying to get the plague. Like, I was doing the super spreader sampler, working at the state fair, working in the casino business, going to Cake Stadium, but I never got it. But sure enough, RAGBRAI got me COVID, and so I got the plague. So I should have died twice, once from crashing and once from the plague. And that's my story about the RAGBRAI. I should have died twice. There you go. That's my speech.
Is that the end?
That's the end. Now, we will talk